All right, here we are. Don Burnett's having a look at his fig. We're in a zone 5, zone 6. We're probably closer to zone 6 here. So we protect the figs so that they don't, the buds don't get damaged, because it's the buds where the fruit comes for next year. And if you know, in this climate, they'll often freeze to the ground if you don't protect them. And then you get all these fresh shoots and they start producing figs in the fall, but they don't have time to ripen. So this is much better.
I'm going to just go and get this get a screwdriver, and I'm going to open this up.
Yep.
So we can see inside, see what it looks like.
Have a quick look. You bet. Yep. See how
it's okay now to open this up and let some air in there, because they don't mind this kind of weather.
Oh, it's beautiful out today.
They don't mind this kind of weather. But that wood is still green, see?
Yeah.
That wood's
Let me see if I can get right in there
Yep.
and have a quick look here and see. So there's your fig. This is a Chicago fig?
Chicago fig, yeah.
Nice.
And it'll grow into it grows like crazy. They'll put on 3 feet of growth this year.
Yeah.
But this is the wood that's going to produce the early crop of figs.
Right.
The new wood that comes on will give me a late crop in the fall. But it's really nice to have that early crop, and that's why you have to give them a covering here.
Now you put this right over your window in the back there, because you were thinking.
Unfortunately, I can't open that portion of the window, but
Right.
down in there you'll see.
Down the bottom, yeah. Oh yeah, unit heater.
Yeah,
That's new this year.
Yeah. And just when it was 18 below here, I plugged it in.
Just getting a view of the type of plastic there.
Yeah, and this is the our UV inhibited plastic, where it doesn't break down.
Doesn't break down.
So it'll
okay.
probably last me 5-6 years. And this whole thing is in sections. Like that's a section. This is a section. This is bottom's a section.
Right.
The roof is a section.
And so you dismantle the whole thing and stash it.
Zip it behind the shop.
Yeah.
And then put it back up in the wintertime.
Yeah. Very cool. Oh, I love this idea, and just getting those beautiful figs is so worth it.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a fresh fig. I mean,
Oh yeah.
We've all had the dried figs, they're quite common.
Yeah.
But the fresh, having a fresh fig is just tasty. It's sweet.
Unbelievable, yeah. And so the Chicago variety is one that is known to be a little hardier than the other ones, but they're really zone 7, right?
Yeah, they are a zone 7 plant. Even the Chicago fig, which was touted to be very hardy. I got this one from Brian Minter.
Right.
And he told me, he says, this should be hardy in the Okanagan. Yeah, it comes through if we don't have that -20.
Yeah.
But once we have just a short period of -20, it'll get hurt.
Yeah.
And it'll still live. It'll get through, but it dies down. But anyway, this is a nice spot for it. Shades my workshop, and it comes up and fills this whole corner in.
Yeah, I must get about 10 feet. Well, more than that, I guess, about 14 feet high.
Yeah.
Just the way it is, and then you cut it back so it fits in the cold frame.
Yep. We got the fig here. We got the jacaranda over in this corner.
Yeah.
I got to figure out a place to put that old pachypodium.
Yeah, well, it's going to be beautiful in the garden this year.
I'm just looking for a spot,
Yeah, because you'll get all your succulents out on these shelves and things, and that's always beautiful. And then your little rockery garden there. And then just sorted succulents and plants around, and your big banana plant over here that's protected underground there. That's a hardy banana too, right?
Yeah, we've got this. It's a hardy banana, but if you don't cover it, it could freeze. Last year, I actually lost a little bit of it, but it came back. This is basically just a mulch that I put in there.
Yeah, and I actually, on one of my past videos, I was there when you were putting it all together, and I could see the infrastructure within it. Is that still the same this year?
Same idea. Actually, this year I didn't go to the great lengths of building a frame around it and putting plastic on top. I built, I put pots down, because you want to keep them from rotting.
Yeah.
If you just put the mulch on, you can rot those crowns.
Yeah.
But if you put pots over them and keep the air in there, and then put the mulch on top of the pots for insulation, you're pretty good.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yep.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks, Don, for the tour today. This is really cool to
You're
see
very
these
welcome. Couple of weeks from now,
semi-tropicals.
Couple of weeks from now,
Yep.
you got to come by and you'll see the garlic coming up.
Oh yeah, can't wait for that. And you'll get your beautiful onions planted, and probably in about 3-4 weeks, something like that, depending on the weather. If it's early, try some early ones and get them going.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay,
Okay, thanks, Don. Yep.